So anyway, I was about to go in quiet mode for a little bit so I could post it on Discord and such that I'm starting, and forgot to turn the camera off. That's I'm good at this. All right, what's going on? What's going on? Let's have a look. There's a lot of people chatting away. Again. Oh, look at these! All the big names are here. Vlad. We got Terry. Did I see Spooky's name pop up? There he is. Hey, look at this. Alto, Leo. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Kanye, Jace. Cheese and whiskers, boys and girls. Clouds. Yeah. Gosh. Anyway, so this is what we're going to try and make. I don't have a lot of faith in me today, but let's have a crack at it. Actually, no. Let me show you something that I've been working on during the week. Shut up. Stop. This video will be coming out Wednesday, I believe. Let's just quickly crack it over. Let me just show you what I've been working on. Curtis Humphreys, welcome. Open. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Cheese and whiskers. Look at this. Big names. Let me show you. So for those of you who've been following me on Insta, I think I did make a post. Maybe. I don't remember now. But let's have a look. Let's give it a sec. Let it load. Please load. Don't be a jerk. Another thing as well is, while this is taking its sweet time, something I've been doing is deconstructing Star Citizen spaceships. So yeah, this video will be coming out Wednesday, yes. It's all about using Kiri engine to do 3D scans and then putting it into a scene. Model the papers and cloth stuff, step 3. Absolutely. And so kind of like created this scene, little short animation. Ooh, actually, I wonder, shut up, go away, stop Blender. If I go render, view animation, will it play? Oh, it does. All right, let that load up. So yeah, this is kind of what we worked out. So on Discord, we built this spaceship, and this is kind of like the little animation. I would have liked to have a little bit more variation in color. Could have done the animations a little bit better, but that's just kind of like the idea that we wanted to showcase. Wow. Yeah, should have done a little bit more there, a little bit more extreme, but oh well. Even just that entry point. Wow. Anyway, future Marco problem. That's the wrong button. File, quit. Don't save. Thank you. So, I was having trouble with the volume. Marco, how's that? Am I louder? Maybe that's better. I'll boost it some more. Oh, maybe there we go. That's probably even better. The man with the better GPU said 99% of the... Well, so the A6000... Oh, see, this is interesting. So the A6000 has a little bit less oomph than the 4090, but it uses less electricity overall. I think the 4090 is 460 watts, where the A6000 is only 300 watts. Roman, welcome. There we go. All right, let's start slapping some stuff together. What we're going to do first is just probably import the character would be better. 4 meter wide street, and obviously we are just going to block it all out. Something like that. Let's just go G to the Y, bring that back. GZ, bring that in. Let's go over into not import animations, but we're going to import our character. And let's go down into temp, where we always save our characters. CC4 testing, my main man. W. Allen, welcome. Roman's here, look at Jace. Oh, you. All right, this chap. Let's have a look. Whoop, what's Marco done? So from here, the very first thing I like to do is I normally select all my character here, select the body last, Control J to join, and kind of bring the meshes all as one. Let's click on this chap as well. We're going to go into rigging, Rigify, as my daughter does. Come on. And then, yeah, we're going to try and build up. We're going to block a little bit. Now, yes, as I mentioned before, I have been playing around with Star Citizen ideas and how they actually do some of the stuff. And I think I'm unlocking stuff. Let's go move new collection character. And we'll just plop him over there for now. My main man, we can hide you. Do I still have that previous file open? I do have the previous file open. So as we can see, look at this. This is all decals that I've been working on. Let's open up that. That's John Richardson is what I was listening to as I was setting up. So, wait for it. Waiting. Yeah, beautiful. That's the one. Copy. Oops. Oh my goodness. YouTube. All right. So that is the link for Decal Machine, and this is how I've been doing decals. I'm just more trying to get my head around everything to make sure it's like fully legit before I make a nice tutorial on how I'm creating it. So if we kind of go into edit mode, we can see that it's just mesh and that these are the decals. Like, I'm getting there. I'm practicing. Different variations in color as well. These are ones that I created. Probably end up making a decal pack that we'll put on Patreon. Also, that ship that I just showed you, I'll probably put that on Patreon maybe Monday, Tuesday, whatever. But yeah. How's the progress of your updating your studio going? What? If you're talking in terms of physical space, it's pretty good. Obviously, audio is quite nice. In terms of making a web series, a little bit stagnant because I'm just trying to come up with ideas on actually how to do what I want to do. What's the vision? I reckon that I'm biting more than I can chew off. Oops. Select all, scale 0.5 on the X. That's 4 meters. That's fine. But yeah, no, I'm going to continue on. I think I've got the capabilities to make something like that. GZ1. We're going to try and make this as modular as possible as well, and that way we can stack it, move stuff around, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, it's coming up with this idea of a story. It's a little bit frustrating. I'm struggling to find something that's not easy to make, but something that's got a bit of substance and something that people can relate to. I have spoken to a few people about the story idea, but only time will tell. I am on leave semi now. I've got a few assignments to do, but after that should be right. When doing a flight scene, do you use natural scale for environment? Yes, I will use proper scale. It's just more it gives you ability to control like what's the size of everything, and that's why I always bring in a character to make that scale. Fuck, this light is bright. Okay. I can barely see. Yeah, so I think that's actually really important to do scaling wise. 5.9. 5.9. There we go. All right, so from here, let's go there. This is going to be a height of about 2.3, and then we'll make a small step of 0.1. And so what we're building at the moment is kind of like this stand here. Let's go E to extrude 0.5 to the minus. I'm just thinking what's the best way to do this. Let's go P, separate by selection. And then we're going to make our doorway. Whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's wrong, honey? A little extra cheese at the taco. There we go, like that. And then like this. And the doorway is not a meter, it's about 0.8, I think. That is too small. Let's go about there. It's good enough for me. And then this will come up to about 2.2. And there's our doorway, which looks pretty tiny. Let's go about there. Okay. From here, let's go P, separate by selection. And then we've got our, this thingamabob. I still want to have Blender texturing system. Where can you place 2D textures on a text map as decals? Yes, look, I'm trying to refine the process for all that, and that is going to be, I will be heavily using Decal Machine, but you're going to have to wait for that one. I don't want to give too much false information. So, yeah, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait for that one. But as soon as that one's all good to go, yes, there will be a video on how to do it manually, and just how to quickly do it using Decal Machine, because that's the whole point of that add-on. That's one of the, it's another, I think when I first started buying add-ons, AutoRig Pro was the very first one, Hard Ops, then Decal. MTO Creations? Oh my goodness. Everyone's coming out of the woodwork today. G said 2. Okay, so that's going to be kind of like our doorway into that room. You know what we're going to do? I'm going to do Control-Z, Control-Z, Control-Z. Let's go like so. I am from here going to press V to rip, so we've got all individual faces. Nope, let's undo that. Let's do that. And then from here, I'm going to press V to rip. I'm just thinking what's the best way. I'm going to select all these. I'm going to create a vertex group. I haven't done this for a while. And this is going to be our pin group. Let's go assign. Select all, right click subdivide, and subdivide again. Actually, let's just bring that back. Yeah. I'm going to be stressing about this now. We're going to go into a cloth simulation. And there is a pin group somewhere. I haven't touched cloth in so long. I really should be using... Okay. I really should be using... Why is there no pin group? What the? I thought I created a pin group. Simply Cloth. Yeah, that's a great add-on, that one. Pin group. Assign. Oh, yeah. I haven't done this for a while. Don't shoot me. Nice. Cool. Done. One inspiring artist. Oh, my goodness. Save alert. Save alert. Jeez. That's kind of bad that you guys know me like that now. Yep. Oh, I forgot about that add-on as well. Let's go I'm just going to go location. This is going to be a collision. Yes. And then I'm just going to go G, X, I, location. And nice. Easy. Look at that. Simple. I use cloth sim in that at Grievel Apart. So there we go. So as you can see now, we've kind of created... Yeah. If we wanted to create an animation, that's how we go. I set to repeat every 10 minutes. Yeah, I've got it set to something. Autosave. Save and loads. Save version. Every 2 minutes, I've got it. 2. There we go. Save preferences. Thank you. Cool. So now we've got that. If we want to add in a little bit of extra flair, let's kind of continue working on this building. We can see that we've got a lot of papers in here, so on and so forth. There is kind of like this light that is sitting on here. Shift S, cursor world origin. I'm going to go and create a bit of a fluorescent tube. Afterwards, I'm going to try and break all this down so that I can set it up as like a Greeble set. Something like this. Let's grab that. Let's go Shift D, scale, G to the Y, E to extrude. And then we're going to grab, just the first top couple of things. E to extrude, Z, scale Z 0. Control L. Shift D to the Y. We'll bring that to this side here. Gonna grab everything. And then about there is going to be our roof. Let's just quickly create two materials. This is going to be our white underscore plastic. White. Weiser. White plastic. And then this one here is going to be an emission shadon. It is a mission. It is the way it is. Let's go 4. Select this. Control L. Hit assign, please. Thank you. Emission. Orange. Yeah, but it didn't help you last time. I know. We'll see what happens this time. If yeah. We'll just play that one by ear, shall we? Let's go G to the X, bring that forward, bring it down. Control Shift D, Control D, Alt D. There it is. And so with Alt D, we've created a. It's not a light. No, it's not called a light. What is it? Fluorescent. Fluoro light. We've duplicated it, but we haven't duplicated it, if that makes sense. So let's go. I'm going to try and do this with Eevee. I haven't done stuff with Eevee for a long time. Hello? Did I forget to assign it? Because I'm an idiot? Yeah. Oh no, it's loading. It's fine. Yeah, cool. Instance, thank you. Far out. You'd think I'd know stuff. Okay, cool. That's nice. And then what we'll do is probably end up putting in a whole bunch of lights through here. I'm going to be referring to Star Citizen quite a bit throughout probably the stream, because it's just so many little things that I've grabbed from there, and I'm kind of hoping to steal all those ideas and just go from there. We'll see what happens. From here, I think we might maybe even just cut a hole in here. Like that, sorry. I to do an inset, delete faces. Let's go E to extrude, G to the X, something maybe just like that. Because this is going to be kind of like a hole in the wall, shop in the wall, I don't know, whatever it's called. Then what we can have in here is if I go shift right click and we add in point light, something like that. We can add in our blue color. It's a bit weird. Cool. Is there a light? Have I got an extra light in here that I don't see? There it is. Nice. Oh, what's the settings for this? Gosh, I don't remember. I know I've got a video on it. Let's just maybe increase the size. GX. Oops. GY. No. I can't remember the fix for the light bleeds. Cool. Rather than looking like an idiot all night, let's jump over into GPU. I mean, cycles. 128. And then let's kind of have a look at this. Excellent. So that's kind of like the ideas that we're kind of going for. You'd think I would know the stuff. So that semi looks cool. I don't like the blue light coming through there, but that's probably something we can fix. And then definitely once we start kind of creating some posters and such. Yeah. Have I... Oh my goodness, I still haven't seen it yet. I haven't had a chance to play. Okay. I'm sorry. Can you ping me a message so I remember to touch it? Because I keep forgetting. I'm getting that. You know what we might do? Let's jump into Discord. Let's come down into midjourney. And we're going to go... Image. No, imagine. Imagine posters on a wall. See if this works. Decal set. Whatevs. We'll just see what comes up. And then hopefully we can just fill it up with a whole bunch of stuff and I don't have to think. But I got a feeling I'm going to have to think. Let's go ahead and probably create this table now. Shift S, curse word origin, mesh cube. Okay, so table is going to be about this high. Nice. Let's go like that. Scale on the Y 3, scale 2. So it's got something like this. Just kind of guesstimating. Shift S, cursor selected. Let's grab our bottom plane here. Shift D, scale. Something like that. Excellent. E to extrude. And then we've kind of got this table, which is what we're trying to mimic at the moment. So you can see that kind of table. We could probably just throw in a bevel for now, just to shut it all up. Bevel, Control S, 0.02, 0.01, 0.006. Beautiful. What the heck am I meant to do with that? It's a kid's bedroom. Anyway, imagine light properties, contact. Oh yeah, contact. See, I'm very rarely in Eevee. Let's go posters. Let's go posters in a side alley. Cyberpunk outside. Oh, so because I wrote decals, I put in the format. Sorry, the art style of decals. So let's not do that. Posters in side alley. Cyberpunk outside. On a wall. On a wall. Marketing. All right. So what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to post the link in chat. And if you guys want to try and come up with some posters in there or something, play around, and maybe we might just pull it out and throw it onto the stream. And then I can give you a shout out as well. See that? Yeah. From here, we've got chairs, we've got crud that we need to create. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and create a bit of a cup. Okay, how do I increase the sensitivity? Yep, there we go. Too much now. There you go, beautiful. What? I don't know what I was saying now. Yeah, so jump on the Discord. See if you can come up with some posters that we can use, or even if you've got some designs that you're happy for me to use. Let's just do that. Why not? Let's make this a bit of a community project. 0.03. Make the cup a bit smaller. Let's go like so. Let's go GZ. Something like that. But yeah, keep the chatter. Right click, shade smooth. All right, so we've got a cup. Is that a big cup? About there. Been playing around with Eevee lately. Wall thickness, you reckon? All right, we'll check with all that later. I reckon we'll come back to all. So there's our cup. But I think, yeah, you guys are right. I just suck. Oh, hang on. Let's go SM_glass cup. And then that way we can... Beautiful. Nice. Unknown. Welcome. Cat posters is by default. Again, the cat posters, really. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is what I'm going for. All right. Okay, we're getting there. Let's go. Imagine. Control V. Orthographic. I don't know. Ooh, MTO's putting one in. See what you can pull out, buddy. From here, I do want to create some sort of larger jug. So maybe we might just steal this cup. And we'll rename this one to SM_jug. I'm going to try and do a proper naming convention. So we're going to try and do a bit of a cyberpunk alley. Try and make it as modular as possible so that hopefully we can use the parts a little bit later. All right, let's go like so, scale. Bit of a big jug. Yep, that looks good to me. And then we might go like so. Control B. That's a freaking ugly jug. Nobody said it needed to look pretty. And then from here, let's go that one there. Shift D, rotate Z 90, scale Y, X 0 to make it flat. Just thinking what's the best way to do this. Let's go delete only face, delete edge. Nice. And then this is the thing. Ooh. If you're in vertex mode, you can just go control left click, control right click, and you can extend kind of like your thingamabob. Does it work in edge mode? Yeah, it does too. Yeah, sweet. There you go. So there's a little thing if you didn't know. Happy to help. All right, let's go something like that. G. Nope. G. Just through there. Just through there. Control L. Let's zoom in. Shift N to flip those normals. Kind of want to go P, separate by selection. Let's increase the size of that. Control A. Scale on the X. Give this a little bit of roundness. Let's apply the solidify modifier on that one. Control A, please. Thank you. Come into this. Oh, suck a lemon. What have I done? That one. Let's go into there. Select that, and that. Control B. Right click, shade smooth. Control J to join. There we go. We've got a picture. What project? What are you making? Yeah, so I'm kind of making this cyber scene. We'll see how far we can get. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly make a bit of a spout. If this works. Let's just go G. Whatevs. Whoops. Nice. Not too big of a fan of that. Nah, it's got to be a lot bigger. Nice. All right, there we go. So you kind of see that we're just kind of putting in... I have been saving. I've been saving, don't you worry. So as you see, we're just kind of like building assets. Let's have a look. Did we get anything decent with the posters? No. UFOs. Ooh, I do like that one there. That's kind of cool. Yeah, see, this one here, we start... I think we might just have to make some random posters. How annoying. That one looks good, MTO. Well done. Like that. And I do feel like we could probably steal some of these. I think we might have to fudge it for now, and we'll come back in and throw some textures over the top of that. But yeah. All right, so we have that. You can see it's very blocky at the moment, so let's just throw a bevel on there, and we'll do a 0.001 just to give it a little bit of extra mood. While we're here, I'm going to add in a box, and this is going to be kind of like a power box. Let's go G to the X, something like that. Let's select this edge, this edge, this edge, and this edge. Control B to do a bevel. Just spruce that around. Shift S, cursor to selected, and then we're going to add in a cylinder. And then from here, we're going to select our top bit here, E to extrude. Let's go, oops, Shift, right click, and we'll use my favorite tool ever made in Blender. It's up there. The spin tool, E to extrude, and then we'll do a Shift right click, and then up into the roof. What we can do as well is I'm going to steal this box. We're going to make it smaller. Actually, no, we'll go scale Shift X so it doesn't scale on the X-axis. And we'll make a bit of a smaller one. And then I'm going to grab that there, Shift D, put you there, sunshine. We're going to go deselect all that, G, Z. Now move it up just so it's roughly in line. B for box select, middle mouse to get rid of that. And I just noticed screencast keys is not turned on, so we'll turn that on. Let's now go GY, and there we go. So if we kind of stay back, we can see that we've got these like little pipes just kind of like adding to that aesthetic. You could add Sci-Fi hovering wagon. That's not a bad idea. I do like that idea. Why did the avatar today? Due to lack of inspiration. I approve. The posters? Yeah, just post them in somewhere. Where have you put them? General? Ooh. Terry's posted a little bit of tuna. Or is it pulled pork? No, pulled pork, sorry. Gorgeous. Yum. From here, let's kind of build on what is the height of this roof, because we're going to try and make it modular. We're going to try and keep everything the same. So Z is 2.5 meters. So the next kind of like piece on top, we're going to make that 2.5 meters. So maybe what we can do now is just create a bit of a window set that'll go along the top there. So where is the origin point? The origin point should be here. It's not. I want to make it on that very specific corner. Especially if you're bringing it over into Unity or Unreal Engine or Omniverse, that is the rotation point, and it just makes life a lot easier to line up, especially if everything's kind of locking together. So Shift S, cursor selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Beautiful. From here, I'm going to move that. P, separate by selection. I just want to grab that edge. G, Z, 2.5. Nice. I think E to extrude on the Y-axis. I think that's 6. Yep. So we're going to make that 3. G, Y, 3. And now this is going to be kind of like the next section for the windows above. So let's now go E to extrude. E to extrude 2.5. There we go. And so this is going to be the window set. And what I might do is, just for now, welcome somebody. Recommended for you. Welcome. Just Photoshop Gen AI. Ooh, let me squizzy. So as you can see here, lovely. Let's go save image, Revenge of the Jedi, and we will save that in the correct spot. Okay, let's go right click. Let's go new folder, and we're going to go posters. Caps lock is turned on. Well done, Marco. Posters in there. Let's go poster 1 Darth. And obviously, when you save from Euro Truck Simulator, okay, no worries. Whenever you save from Discord, just remember you actually got to put the file path on underneath, behind it. Whoops, wrong folder. Let's go into 63, and we'll go posters, darth.png. Beautiful. How's this? Something is coming through. That looks good, but it's not a poster. It's not what I'm after right now. Wall full of... Oh, these are coming in. They're coming in hot. Oh, okay. All right. Let me just quickly, so we've got this cool image. I'm going to grab you and you. Now, there is a free tool that you can use to line up pictures. What it is, I don't remember. So I'm just going to quickly jump onto my YouTube channel and search for it. I know what the thumbnail looks like. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome. Hit the subscribe button. And if you don't want to subscribe, just give me a like. All right. So I'm just going to quickly flick through all my videos. So as you can see, I've got a whole bunch of shorts that I haven't published. Because shorts have not been my friend by the looks of it. And yes, there's a ton of videos here. I know what it looks like. It's the one with the building. And I did a really bad job in the video. But the point is it's a really good free tool and that I'm after. Okay, there we go. That's where I broke my back. Jeez. There it is. All right, let's grab that. That one there. That's what I'm after. Okay, so back to this. Excellent. I'm going to go left click on that. I love it how the posters are inbuilt into the textures. That's pretty funny. Come on. Come on, you dog. Come on, Discord. Fine. Guess suck a lemon, Discord. And open your browser. So, back over to here. Let's just quickly... Nope. Let's quickly, save image. And we are going to put that in there. Up one. I'll show you this tool in a sec. We're getting there. This is going to be poster 2. Right click, save image as. Poster 3. Blocked. Why the heck did you block? I hate you so much, Discord. Okay, there's still 3 here. Save image. I love you, Discord. You are the bee's knees. You are the bee's knees. Where's my YouTube chat? Here it is, live stream. Anyway, come on, let's try again. Save image. I'm just a complete beginner in Blender, and I've started learning Blender. Sweet. Can you please recommend some? Yes, my ones. Depends what you want to do. So with the learning Blender, work out what you want to learn, and then work backwards. That is my best recommendation. Don't go, I'm going to make Grand Theft Auto 7 all by myself. No. Stop. Don't say you're going to make a feature film with 400 characters. Don't. Stop. Just hold your horses, sunshine. Come on, you dog. Use the agile mindset and kind of break it down into little specific goals. So, for instance, with me learning, I knew at the end of the day I want to be able to make spaceships. Cool. But it was first kind of like, how do I do this? Nice, learnt it, and then kind of just built on from that. Okay, .png. Finally, let's now be able to jump over into this thing. And so what I can do now is click and drag, and we've got our image. Now this one looks fairly straightforward, and all we're going to do is get the black lines. I think it's there. That looks about right. About there, I reckon. About there. Cool, whatevs. Let's go now. Export that. Right click. Export PNG. Cool beans. Lovely. Let's now get out of this. Close. Let's go reset. Yes, reset please. And then we'll do poster 3. Just because poster 3's got a little bit more color. We're going to go like that. And for those of you who kind of can tell, it's almost like F-Spy. But I still do prefer Mark Kingsnorth's version. Ew. How am I going to do this? Oh yeah, what if we do this? Ah, there we go. That's looking a little bit better. All right, let's go with that. We'll bring this back over here a little bit. And I can't pick that, can I? You dumb donkey. I'm just trying to think, how can I move this if I can't select it? Sure, great tool. Anyway, but you can kind of see how, yeah, there are definitely free tools that we can use to kind of texture skim. Is that the right word? See, I would have thought I could have done that. And that would have been fine. Whatevs. Let's just do that. Export. Export to PNG. Done. Let's open up our downloads. Right click, right click. There we go. Right click. Cut. Bring that over into there. Paste. And then we can go jump back over into... Oh, that's a good... Oh, that's good. All right, we're going to have to steal them for later. But I want to move on. We will definitely... Let's go import images. Import. Oh, that's new. Let's go into posters. And we're going to select that one. G. Let's go rotate X. Rotate Z. We'll check out what this looks like. Perfect. And then we're going to kind of throw it along here. Nice. And then we'll cut out the window in a sec. But when we kind of come into that view, scale on the Y, GY, could even do that maybe. And then just to lighten it up a little bit. Okay. Let's go delete faces. And then I'm going to kind of just delete a few of these posters out of the way. Just to make it look a little bit more natural. And then, yeah, let's just do some cuts. And you can kind of get the gist of what we're doing. I know I'm adding a whole bunch of unnecessary geometry. But yeah, that's kind of cool. Actually, do like how that turned out. Delete faces. We could probably delete some of these down here as well. Delete faces. And then if we kind of come into here, yeah, beautiful. If we come on like so, use some proportional editing I was saying in the minute. Yes, so that you could probably even get some of those images flicking up. So I mean, technically, if we really wanted to go down the rabbit hole, we could do like this poster here, for instance. That's fine, actually. Get stuffed. Control R. We could go Shift D. Bring that one out a little bit. And then we can delete that. Oh gosh, now I'm trying to work out. Okay. Delete, delete, delete edge loops. Let's put an edge loop through there. Control L, right click, subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. And then with that selected, I can press O to turn on proportional editing up the top here. I only want to affect what is connected to the mesh. And then we can go GX. Let's kind of something like that. O, and then we can squeeze that back. Maybe we'll just cover up the hole as well. And now that's giving us that little bit of extra depth. All right, Libby, welcome. Just making a bit of a scene. As a texture atlas, yes, absolutely. I completely agree with that. That would probably be something that would be a great idea. Create the texture atlas, and then that way you can just slap stuff on. For now, Matt_con. We're going to make this a bit of a grey, actually with a bit of a yellowy, yucky tinge. Specularity down and the roughness up. You. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Actually, not you. Copy materials to selected. And then we've kind of got that. We've got a bit of a yucky material. Oh. Ah, that's looking pretty schmick. Okay, now back up into this bit. Let's go ahead and create something like that. We're going to create some windows. Now the Z here, I'm going to make it about 0.5. And these are going to be some big get stuffed windows. Let's go to 2 meters. Let's make this 0.5. And this is going to be 2.5. So we've got some nice, really big windows. And once again, this is something that we could probably even texture bash if we really wanted to. Get a nice orthographic view of a window. And then kind of just reverse engineer that puppy. But for now, I'm just going to go like so. Let's not. Pixel Bay? I think so. Window. So Pixel Bay is a royalty-free thing. I'm not affiliated, blah, blah, blah. It's just, this is kind of like where you can get photos. Oh, that's a nice one. So I'm just trying to find like a nice exterior window. Exterior. That was something what I'm kind of like thinking. If it doesn't come up anywhere else. Ooh, that's not too bad, that one. Ah, look, these nice windows here. That's kind of cool. That's an interesting thing. That's semi what I'm going for. Come on, you dog. Give me something. That one there might be the closest one we're going to get. I just kind of want to start moving on. Okay, let's have a look. What does this one look like? It looks pretty sterile. Maybe let's grab this one. All right, let's go download. Sure, mate. Download. Thank you. Let's go into... move that image into our folder that we were just looking at. Cut. And we'll get back up one. New posters. Far out. New folder textures. And we'll dump that one in there. We are going to go into... let's maybe go Control Z. Bring all that back out. We're going to go into File, Import Images, Planes, Textures in there. We'll call this Text Window. Delete. You become Text Window. Let's go into Orthographic View like this. Let's go into You, Project from View. Come over into UV Editing. And now we can kind of start lining that up. So if we go into material mode, that is probably the size actually I was going for. That's a little bit too high. Let's bring that line back in. 0.5. That's fine. You project from view. About there, eh? Nice. And then what we can do now is we go edge loop. Edge loop. Macula. Material. Crud. Viewport display. Alpha hashed. Alpha hashed. Nice. Let's continue on. Edge loop through here. Edge loop through there. Edge loop through there. Edge loop through here. Like so. And 2 more. Okay. I mean, look, at the end of the day, we can model all this, but we're going to go and try and actually finish a stinking project off. Let's now go E to extrude. And then with these two, we're going to go E to extrude again. Okay, and there we go. So now, with that, I can go G. I'm just going to move that off to the side. Let's go like so. And then we'll just plop that here. I can now go Shift D to the Y. And we can go into edit mode, select all. Let's go G. Shift D to the X. Let's find probably one more. You look good, buddy. About there, eh? Nice. So now we've kind of got those 3 windows that we can actually use. Wisconsin, welcome. Hi, Smarty, Blender Free Mesh. Welcome, mate. Affinity? What is a shoebox? What is shoebox? Hang on. I need some variation in midjourney. That turned out pretty decent. Oh, yes. What the heck is that? Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh, we're definitely using these puppies. Yep. Going to be coming back to them. Straight on shot. Yeah, I don't think Blender knows, Midjourney knows what orthographic is. But yeah, let's definitely steal all that. Okay, so now this is the thing, is because we created it all modular. You know, we can just build up a scene like this now super quick. It's all the same material as well. Oops, Marco. Come on, dude. And then we could do stuff like this. We can just grab these. Shift D and weird. Oh, get stuffed. Let's grab all that. G to the X, bring it forward. I'm gonna, you know what? Actually, we'll keep it like that. And then let's grab these ones. It's all right. I semi-know what I'm doing. Let's go GX 0.5 to the minus. And then that's going to be kind of like our inset back. From here, we could probably start adding in some greebly bits. So for instance, kind of like all this jazz. We can probably go ahead and probably create some sort of air conditioning units as well. Which I do have somewhere actually. But we'll probably just go ahead and do it from scratch. And then tear everything apart and we'll put it in a set. So from here, shift right click, let's go ahead and create a bit of a sign. That's something I need to do. Let's go something like that. Actually, we will delete one of these faces. Okay, delete vertices. Control S. we don't want a repeat of last week. E to extrude, Control L. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's select that. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go ahead, align the cylinder. Rotate X 90 degrees. Rotate Z 90 degrees. And we're going to go create something like, whoops, scale on the X. Shift DZ. Bring it like so. What we need to do is create some sort of like LED type thing. What's the best way? Let's go Control S to save. Let's crack open a new blend file. Pow! Margo, did you ever check into that t-shirt merch print? No! Far out, dang it. Gosh dang it. No, I didn't, because I suck. I'm hoping to have a lot more free time coming this week. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go text. And we're going to go into MM17. Let's go like that. Convert to mesh. Excellent. Good old standard Blender font. We're going to go like that. G to the Y. So what we're doing now is kind of creating a bit of a restaurant name, I guess we could probably call it. Get stuffed. GX. GX. Nice. From here, what we can do is go Shift A. We can add in a camera. We will make this a 2K texture. 1080 by 1080. Good enough. Oops. 1080. We're going to go into cycles. Let's go into GPU 32 128. We're going to go into film. Nope. We're going to go into somewhere to make the background film transparent. There it is. Excellent. From here we go GZ. All right, then we can go into the camera selection, turn it into orthographic, and we can zoom in ever so slightly. There we go, on the banner. If I do an F12, sweet, nothing happens. I mean, it does happen. Let's change this into an emission texture. Emission texture and F12, and now we got a white color. It's not very white, is it? 5. Okay. The reason why it's not white is because our film is filmic. So if we go into kind of like that, you can see it's white, but I've bumped up the value. If I go into, I thought it was film. Am I going crazy? It's like color management. There are you. There you are. It was color management. Standard. Excellent. F12. Nice. Image. Oops. Image. Save image as. Textures. This one is going to be called Sign 1. Save image. Close that. Shut up. From here, I can go File, Import, Images, Planes. Sorry, I haven't been looking at chat. Karthik, welcome. Textures, Sign. Rotate X 90 degrees. And then if we kind of like throw that in there, we can change emission to maybe like a pinky color, and we go, I don't know, 5, I guess. Let's see what happens. Nice. Yeah, there we go. I would love it to have a little bit more of a glow, but that's all kind of like in the post-processing stuff. If though we were in Eevee, we would have that glow. There's bugging me now. Shadows. There we go. Cool. Done. Sweet. That was a lot easier than I thought. But then we kind of have that glow there as well. technically with kind of like these buildings here, we could probably make a mask. And then we can have lights shining through and such. So for instance, you know, with this building here, what we could do is maybe go delete faces, shift right click, and we could probably throw in, what are those things called? They're called lights, Marco. They're called lights. Lights, let's go into an area light. G to the X. Something like that. And then we could probably bump that up to maybe 50. And then depending on what our view is like, now we've got kind of like lights coming from above. Obviously down here is what our focus is going to be. But then obviously once we start adding in more characters, blah, 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 that's what's going to come to fruition in there. But I mean, just like that, that's, you know, we haven't done too much. And I think that's pretty grouse. Let's go Shift A. Let's add in a camera. I'm going to go Control Alt Numpad 0. And then that's going to focus on what I want, which is going to be kind of here. Something like that. Now you, buddy, you can go suck a lemon and get out of here. We might move you to like here-ish. Rotate 90. So let's go ahead. I am going to just go Shift D and duplicate this one. Rotate Z 180. And because we've created this modular, we can just snap to. I'm going to move this to new collection, and we're going to call this right side. Should probably call it south side. That would have been better. Nice. So that means from here we can probably can hide that. Okay, you two things. Move into collection. Collection, please. Thank you. And then let's go ahead and build this out quickly. From here, Old Man River. Okay, beautiful. No. Okay, just grab. Is there a back face that you can grab, Marco? There is not. That's good enough. Shift D to the X. Now this one. Oh, clown. Let's grab that. Any suggestions for free add-ons? Free add-ons. Yes. What is there? Let me have a look. See what add-ons that I'm using. Omniverse. I love Omniverse. True terrain. Screencast keys. Dream UV. Dream UV is the bee's knees. This is something that I've been creating a texture pack for. So that will be going up on Patreon as well. And so if I will just quickly show you. Let me just open up the previous blend file. And so Dream UV is a really easy way to texture hard surface stuff. So if I go into Sci-Fi Fighter Patreon. Did I upload this? I don't think I did. So let's kind of go into material mode. Oh my goodness, I didn't upload this. Oh, okay. So this is coming up. So if we come into shading, let me just quickly show what I'm talking about now. I might put this up after the stream. Let's go into object, and you can see that this is nothing but textures on this, and this is the effect that I'm getting. So if we were to change this to asset browser, T. Let's go into materials, Dream UV. I got a whole bunch of. So this is my painted green. So if we were to change that to painted green, yeah, there we go. You can kind of see how it's created paneling, blah, blah, blah. The way this works is once you've created a texture, you put in all the loop cuts based off how many grooves you've got, like so. So if we kind of go into edit mode, you can see that's what that looks like. And then from here, you open up Dream UV, select what are we doing? We're going to select that object there, select what we want to hotspot, or what we want to kind of like automatically UV, click hotspot, and then it kind of like UV unwraps, and then it does it like so. Is it randomized? Ooh. And there we go. So you can see that it's kind of like randomizing. So if we were to jump now into the UV editor, I'm not in the UV editor. Go back. Where was I? Asset browser. If we go into the UV editor, you can kind of see how this actually works. Let's go into base color. And that's how it's kind of like splitting up the mesh so that it fits onto these. And then so for instance, like this section here, which I'm going to guess is probably that panel there, because it covers the whole section. That's why you got that. Who just joined? Lars. Welcome, Lars. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the subscribe. And if anyone else is new, hey, do it as well. But yeah, so that's something that's going to be coming out. That's going to be, I don't know when. Probably not this week, the week after. Were those Max Hay pipes used by the pros? I don't know what we're talking about. Okay. So, let's get out of that. But anyway, so that video is coming out eventually. Let's now come in. We want to work out that where are you? Move, we'll call this global. Okay. And then we'll hide collection and global can stay. So with that one, we're going to keep this, but it's going to be a little bit further back. This table here is maybe going to be more of a bench. So let's go Shift S, cursor to the cursor word origin. There we go. That's the word. Let's go into cube, scale 0.5, GZ 0.5, and that should be. Nope. Hey, somebody else joined. Who's that? Clay Arts. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the subscribe there. I muchly appreciate it. Hey there, why am I unable to go backwards and see earlier parts of the stream? You will be able to after the stream. I'm pretty sure. That's how it works. So there we go. So we kind of have this box now. From here, let's make it so that there is a lid. So I'm going to go Shift D, E to extrude. There we go. So it's kind of like a chest. Let's grab a bevel modifier, 0.003, 0.005, make it a little bit bigger. Let's go Shift D, scale. Scale on the Y, scale, GZ, and then this is going to be kind of like as if it's a bit of a lock. Beautiful. Just kind of like throw that on there. Who cares? I was just wondering because usually that's weird. I have no idea. Maybe it's an option somewhere. Mustafa. Yeah, there we go. Let's go with that one. Yeah, sorry. I think I might have muddled up one of the controls then. I'll blame Streamlabs. Okay, so there we got this nice little cube. From here, what else can we do? Maybe what we might do is bring this off the ground. Let's do an I to do an inset and E to extrude. And then that can kind of just sit on the ground like that. Just kind of give that a little bit of extra depth. In here, we want to build a bit of a table. So it's going to be maybe like a market table. Let's go like so. Let's make sure that it's at the right height. So probably about here. GZ. There we go, GZ. Just going to move this back a little bit, just so it's sitting nice on the origin point. G to the X. That's kind of cool. We'll move this over as well. Technically, I've got this facing the wrong way because our origin point's up here. So we need to move that this way. Let's just kind of like line that up a little bit better, Marco. Nice. Let's go like this. G to the Y. Beautiful. Yeah, I probably stuffed something up. And then let's go GZ.2 minus. Yep, beautiful. And then that'll give us kind of like a bit of a stall. GZ. Nice. I do like this container here, so we might just duplicate that. And then I'm going to plop it here-ish. I don't know for those of you who have seen it, the making of Skyrim, where the desk is actually just a wardrobe that's been pulled down. I really want to rewatch the anime movie Wolf Chicken. I have no idea. That's, yeah, I can't help you with that one, buddy. Let's kind of keep smashing through this. Whoops, let's select that wall there. I'm going to go P, separate by selection. Grab that. What are we going to do here? Let's maybe push this back even further. And then we can probably even just insert some shelves into the back there. Oh, jeez, come on, Marco, come on. Whoops. That's caps lock, buddy. Doesn't work like that. Okay, from here, let's go like so, like so, like so. And then we're going to go I to do an inset, delete faces, delete faces. Let's select that, scale Z0, GZ, and we'll bring that back down. Grab this, E to extrude, G to the X, nope. No. Knife. G to the X. There we go. All right, beautiful. I do kind of want to extend that. G to the X. Bring it back a little bit, just so we've got some extra space. Thoughts on using assets in commission work? Right. So this is it's interesting because kind of like I'm semi at that same point as well, where I can see that there's CC0 models on Sketchfab, and I'm like, hey, maybe I can just dump them and reuse it and put it in a scene and then give it out, but I can't. But can I? Like, technically I can. I'm allowed to. I mean, at the end of the day, kind of like if you purchase it with the license to use it like that, go nuts. I think, yeah, if it's going to save you time and money, time's the biggest thing. Because, I mean, technically, if you look at Character Creator 4, yeah, but you're not. I mean, like, I'm not giving out those files, but if I need to make an animation, that's fine. Because that's part of the licensing. Because if I'm spending on, like, Character Creator 4, if I'm spending $300 to make a character every 15 minutes and I can make 100 characters all the way, there is no way I can make a character in 10 hours if I'm paying myself $30 an hour. So it's, yeah, it all depends. So that's Character Creator 4 if you want to know. Hey Marco, did you finish Spaceship from the previous stream I watched? So no, I didn't. I started a new one. Let me just quickly, I'll open it up again real quick and I'll show you. PC build. Let me just quickly open this up and I'll just show you Mike. So this is the ship that I ended up making. Look at this bottom bit. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's the behind bit that looks just stunning. So as well, I made this all on Discord as well. So I was doing all my live streaming for this thing on Discord. So if you want, jump over there, make sure you join in, blah, blah, blah. I'll be trying to do more streaming on Discord. So if you want to just kind of catch up, have a chat. Marco is Nyar. My frame shop. Here we go. So you can see, not that dense. But yeah, so probably tonight, after I finish this stream, I'm going to put this on Patreon. I stuffed up. I thought I did, but I didn't. So it's very, yeah, it's not that heavy. There is no subsurface division modifier. It's all Marco, baby. All Marco, baby. So yeah, very happy with how that turned out. Get out of here. All right. So let's kind of go back into this. I do want to create some shelving. And I think this is something I'll probably do on stream on Discord and just kind of just make random assets. Control A, make sure we apply that scale. On the wall. On the wall, on the wall, on the wall, on the wall. Whoa. Ravioli, I like ravioli. Ravioli, it's so good for me. Let's go E to extrude so that we've got something like that. And this will kind of sit like here-ish. Shift D, Z. Yeah. So something like that. But let's refine that a little bit later. There we go. So we've got something like that. Let's go into bring all this back. I want to grab these lights here. Oh, go suck a lemon, will you? There we go. Alt D, G to the X. Now, these lights here. Let's duplicate that, and that is going to be blue. Caps lock is on, Marco. Well done. Good job. Thank you. Enter. Let's go into a bit of a blue. Oh, sweet. Okay. Now, what are we looking at? Change the camera to probably 32 degrees rather than 50. 32. And then if we kind of go into this view, we'll see. No. Oh, ploppers, Marco. Oh, that's right. Because they're an instance. Oh, you suck. Okay, what else? We'll keep it at that. Nice. Are you going to finish this in one stream? Probably not, but I'll give it a fair whack and we'll just see what happens. If I were to, just out of curiosity, I'm going to do this. Let's go into shading, into camera view, into render view. We're going to go into new, what's the thing called? Fog. We're going to go into a scatter, volume scatter. And this one is going to be fog. 0.01. Let's go maybe 0.1. We don't have any environment. So let's go Shift A and we're going to add in a sun lamp. There we go, something like that. Not too thrilled on that. Let's jump over into cycles and we'll have a look what that looks like. See, that's looking a lot better. Technically, I think if we were to grab the sun, give it kind of like a bit of a blue haze or something, that'll allow a lot more to pop out. And this is kind of like where we can start adding in lights. You're going to give it a fair whack? Yeah, all the way. Come on. Welcome to Australia, hey? Fair suck of the save, love. From here, let's jump over into the asset browser. And I'm just going to quickly use that Dream UV that we were just talking about earlier. Grey, painted green. I do want to throw painted green on there. Let's just quickly fix that up. Okay. There. And yeah, I'll do a video explaining all about this. So yeah, if you haven't, subscribe. Just do it. N dream. It'll be that. Nope. It'll be that, please. And let's go into here. That box. Go into hotspot, please. Dream. DUV. Nice. I'm sorry, computer. This is screaming out in pain. Let's just do an F12. I'm just going to do a quick render. We'll just see what it looks like. Definitely get that floor texture started. Yeah. Now, so this is the big problem here, is I'm going to have a stupid amount of fireflies, and that's purely because of so many of emission lights. But other than that, it's not too bad at the moment. Obviously, once we start kind of like filling out the streets and so on and so forth, it'll look a lot better. But we're just going to continue on and just see what we can do. For now, you hide. Okay, street. What are we going to do for the street? Do I have Greebles? No. Random. Ooh, I do have random flow on here. Okay, all right. 4%, 5%. Bevel. There should be an option for like bevel. Yeah, I don't want bevel. Is it F9? F9 brings that menu back up. Inset. It's not inset. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember how to do this. I haven't done. Nope, not that one. Nope. Min, max, cut angle 10. It's not going to be that. Split, wrap, nope. 0.1. There we go. 0.1. Nope. That's the one we want. 6. All right. So now, if I'm going to try and do the same thing as well, let's go into. I don't know. Let's stop it. Oh, there we go. Throw that one into there. Chipped DUV. Blah blah blah. Let's go hotspot on that one. Control S. Marco, you should probably get out of that view. But anyway, DUV for Dream UV. Chipped. Blah. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. It's going to look like a metallic floor. Emissive lights only make fireflies when you have ultra glossy texture. A very small bright light. Yeah, maybe. You reckon? I mean, that would make sense on why the tunnel. I was getting really bad emissive texture stuff. I mean, fireflies. Okay, let's. Just duplicate all this. Shift D. Shift D. Scale. Oh, rotate. Let's go like so. And then I do it like this. All right. Nice. And then we could probably make some variations of these buildings. The other, what I wanted, why are you modeling like this, you clown? Let's get into here. Okay, so what I wanted to do was this cloth thing. And that's more to kind of just break up the roof. So we're going to do this. We're going to go like this. Maybe something like that. Let's go tab. Make sure that we go Control A and apply the scale, because I was in object mode adjusting that. So I think with that, let's go to edge cuts, edge loops, right click, subdivide, subdivide, subdivide. We're going to grab that and that. GZ, oops. Bring you down to about there. Let's grab that and that. New group, vertex group, and this is going to be our pin group, assign. And then when we jump over into the physics, go into cloth, go back to frame 1. Let's come down into pin group, and then if we press play, you'll see how it kind of like sags. Stiffness, let's go 0.5. No. All right. Okay. I haven't done this for ages. Pressure, no. Dampening, no. Stiffness, tension, 5. Cool. Let's go 2, 2. Is it super sagging? Perfect. From here, I'm going to go Control A and apply the physics. And now I've got a nice clothy McCloth cloth. All right. Excellent. That's what I wanted. Oop. Hello, sorry for the delay. I make at least 50. I make 100. I make 175 per run. Okay, we've got that. I reckon it should be almost like a little bit higher, but I don't think we can go any higher. Maybe we have it snapping up like that. Cool. I'm just going to see what that looks like with it. No, I'm doing it with the A2. I went and bought it because I'm an idiot. Cool. I am happy with that. From here, I'm going to grab this edge, Shift D, P, separate by selection, G, Y. Because I've got now an edge, I can go convert to Bezier. No, curve. Convert to curve. Beautiful. So we've got that now. Which means now I can come in and we can give the geometry a bit of thickness, 0.1, 0.01. All right. Why would you do that, Marco? Let me show you. So from here, I'm going to select that at vertices, Shift S. Let's go ahead and go now a cylinder. And see if you guys can guess what I'm making right now. Yeah, it works if you select a face, buddy. Good job. There we go. Excellent. From here, let's go ahead and create 2 new materials, and this can be emission blue. Select that top and Control I to invert the selection. Emission, Control B. I just want to give that a little bit of extra love. Can't see. Control B. Excellent. And so now if we kind of just go quickly into rendered mode, we should see beautiful blue little light. I don't like the color of that at all. Orange. That's a bit better, and that will be a matte black, matte underscore black. That goes there. Control P, parent to object. Let's now go Shift D to the X, 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 Shift D to the X. Whoever made these lights are terrible because none of them are spaced correctly. Okay, now let's just quickly line them up to the top. Like so. And then what we're hoping nice. Let's go now GY. Let's go right click, set origin to geometry. What does that look like? Shift R. Yes. I know I keep forgetting about that. Oh, darn it. So one thing, let's get rid of that. Let's select our rope. Come over here. Period key will automatically zoom in. Right click. Select hierarchy. Shift R. Shift R. I always forget about Shift R. And then that can kind of go like that way. And then that'll give us that. Lots of little lights. Welcome to Fireflies. Yes, I hear you. I am listening. Cool. It's a very dark scene at the moment. But that's something we can fix. Oh. So from here, let's go ahead and maybe create a bit of an area light. Scale on the Y. We're going to go into a bit of an orangey color, 50. What's that looking like? That's giving us excellent. That's what we're after. Okay. Let's go Alt D. Alt D. One thing, yeah, as we're going to kind of like build down the street. Oh, I do like that idea of kind of like a piece of wood. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think about that. So yeah, maybe it's the case of down the front here is more the orange lights and then down behind are more blue lights. So if we kind of go like that and then we add in a light, spotlight. Let's go into a bit of a blue. 1000. $5,000 and there we go, kind of something like that. Audi. Dingily. Yeah, so the Blade Runner thing is kind of like the view that I'm going for. Oh, look at these posters. Great posters, guys. Space Kraken. Oh, unknown. That looks gorgeous. So I'm just going to have a quick look. Jump over into here. That's pretty cool, unknown. Oh, Discord, you are so slow for me. Nice. I do like that. Love that spooky. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Yeah, we might have to use them. Nice. Star Citizen, what's going on, Star Citizen? Question, where do I find salvage modules? No idea. Did someone here? I don't know. Did someone buy a Kraken? No, because I know I've got the A2. I got the C2 Hercules. But yeah, anyway, so this is looking pretty good. I feel that almost like could shine it that way. Let's go controller save. I'm going to press F12 and we're going to see what is the fog looking like. Lovely. These lights here. I think now we've probably got too much fog. It's kind of cool. A little bit too clean. I think definitely once we start kind of throwing in pieces of rubbish and this, that, another, I think that's when it'll look better. I do like this canvas, how that's chilling there. Lovely. So I reckon just for now, let's go ahead and, I'm not going to say cheat, but let's find building shop. I'll actually find shop front. Now this is, what's his face? What did I say it was? Pixel Bay. And apparently the royalty image freeze. Royalty free images. Storefront. Okay, I can't say shop front. I have to say storefront. Just thinking, darn you and Americans in your specific language. I'm just having a look. What can we do? What can we take? I kind of want, I almost like want a roller door business. Ooh. I get stuffed. I don't need that kind of business. Street. Ooh, that's a good texture. So I'm trying to find maybe like, oh, that's good. Urban. Alley. City. Let's kind of just do a quick spruzzle. And all I'm trying to get is some images that we can just project onto a shop front. And then kind of, yeah, just use them just to kind of like build out that scene and just kind of like hurry up the process a little bit. Come on, give me one. Give me something. Alright, what are you? You're urban, you're alley, you're city. Excuse me. That's cool. I do like that one. That one's cool. Paris. Who's been to Paris? I know I've been. Like a sidewalk from payment. Yeah. Ooh. Street market. I do like that word. That sounds pretty cool. That one there looks alright. Let's jump onto street market. Oh my. Oh, that's a good one. The Indian one there. Oh, come on. Give me something, you fat mole. I go to Paris about once or twice a year. Jeez. Yeah, for something like that. Yeah, for me to travel to Paris once or twice a year is like 10,000. I don't know why I looked at my watch. But yeah. One day I'll go to the Blender conference. Now I'm waiting for my wife to send me a message to say, you're not going. Normally she can hear me. That's why I'm being quiet, so she can't. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. So yeah, I'm just trying to find something. I don't need a Volkswagen Beetle. I mean, oh no, then I need to use F-Spy. I don't have F-Spy installed. Darn it. Dang it. I wish I did. Alright, I'm not going to bother with that. Alright, let's just fudge this along then. From here, let's grab Shift S, cursor selected, Shift A, mesh. Let's start off with the plane. G, hold Control. Let's go GY6. GY4. There we go. E 2.5. Nice. And then that's going to be kind of like this part of the building. Yeah, let's just kind of just start adding in some really quick finishes. And then this is going to be a roller door. We're not probably going to see this too much. Let's go V to rip. Nope. Shift D, Y, X. Delete that face. And then I'm just going to do that. Control B to do a bevel. Middle mouse. Increase that. Control numpad 0. Nice. Okay, there we go. There's our roller door. We'll probably put maybe like a brickwork on that one. On here, let's maybe just make a just trying to think, what could we do? We could probably go Shift D. I'm going to keep that roller door there, but I'm just going to block it for now. GZ minus 2.5, E to extrude, and then we're going to have this big kind of like pillar just coming through there, and that's going to break up that standard geometry in there. Let's make another shop. Oops, Y. And so you can see we're just kind of like just smashing this stuff together. Let's just get something out from here. Control L, delete vertices. Select that, delete vertices, delete vertices. Let's go F into here. I'm going to go like so. Let's go like that. Control B. We're going to go, wee. Control B. From here, let's go I to do an inset, E to extrude. Let's go I. No. E to extrude, like so. And then we're going to do that. Control B. Let's go I, E. Ooh, ooh, ah. Wada, wada, bing, bang. Ooh, ah. We're going to move this all the way back a little bit. Let's kind of grab these windows here. I to do an inset, E to extrude. And that's going to be kind of like that face. Let's grab that piece there. Shift D. E to extrude. E. I'm just kind of like fluffing this along now. That is not symmetrical. I mean, in line with anything. Whatevs. Let's go E to extrude. Lovely. G to the X. Beautiful. And then what we can do probably for this section in here, just for now, I'm going to throw on a blue point light. Just like here. Just a little one. Because the back section here is going to be mostly our lights. So if I go F12, let's actually see how far we can go. I would suggest skip Paris and rather Switzerland. Aha. So when we did our Europe trip, I think like 2000. No, I got married in 2008. I think about 2010. We went from Australia, Sydney, Singapore, and then we landed in Zurich. Then we went to Zagreb, and we stayed there for about 2 weeks. And from there we went down to Dubrovnik, Split, Zadar, Pula, went to Venice, back to Pula, back to Zagreb. And then from there we went to Munich to go to Legoland. And then from Munich we went to Zurich, Zurich to Lucerne, Lucerne down to Monte Carlo, Monte Carlo to Paris, London, 12-day bus tour around the UK. From there we stayed an extra few days in London. Then we went to Hong Kong Disney and then back to Australia. Whew, that was a big trip. And who just joined? Cybertronic. Welcome. Anyway. Phew. Yeah, so funny thing about what's his name? What's that place called? Paris. The Eiffel Tower is a poo brown colour. Yeah, ding dong. I wasn't too thrilled about that. So that's a little bit of a fun fact for those of you who've never been to Paris. In the bushes of love. In the bushes of love. Jeez. Okay. GZ. Whoops. GZ10. GZ5. GZ10. There we go. And then I'm going to select that. E to extrude. Lovely. And then I'm just going to fudge this bit now. So we're going to go something like that. Excellent. We can probably come in and maybe even just grab this thing. Shift D, P, separate by selection. And then we're just going to fudge this some more. Something like that. Because I kind of just want to start getting this done. Something like that. We're not really going to see much over here. I do like these roller door buildings. I think they look fantastic. Shift D, rotate 180. And obviously if we go Shift S, selection to cursor, sure, go to cursor. Shift S, selection to grid. There we go, GY. GY. Something like that. Let's go GZ. Nice. And then that's given us this kind of view. Control S. Let's press F12 and have a look. Have you tried to use the tissue butterfly? I have, and I tried to use it many, many moons ago, but I was like, Wow. But all right, I'm pretty chuffed with how that's all turning out. I think once we kind of come in and start making more of like these lights and so on and so forth, I think that's when this scene's going to pop a lot more. Probably going to continue on and we'll create a whole bunch of stuff. Definitely more texture needs to be on the ground here. Now this is where it becomes a bit of a problem using the denoiser, is that we will probably lose a lot of the crud on the ground. Actually, but I'm just going to give it a crack. So if we were to go Shift D and we went specularity down, roughness down, metallic up, and we did a mix shader. We did a noise texture. Oh, yeah. This is going to get interesting. Color ramp. I don't think this is the best way to do it, but let's just go for it. See what happens. Okay, so if I do it this way, what happens? Yep, cool. Control T. Yeah. Let's go into generated. No, I want to go into object. And hopefully that will, yep, beautiful. So that does that. Detail all the way. Scale can be 5. 20. I think 20 makes it bigger. Let's go 1. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. You could use some materials from Cargo straight to Blender. I know, shut up. I really got to sit down and have a look at it. I mean, that's not bad. That actually turned out a lot better than I thought it would have. That actually looks not too bad. Oh, look at that pool. Oh. Yeah, that's that brought a lot to it, didn't it? So I think I might call it for a night now. I will continue on Discord, probably not tomorrow night, probably Tuesday night. I will be on there in about 45 hours time. I might jump on, but I might jump on in the middle of the day as well and just continue to work on this scene. I will be doing a Patreon update now, so the spaceship's going to go onto Patreon. So if you want to go check that out, Patreon link in the description, like down at the bottom there, go check it out. What else? That's about it. I don't know. Yeah, cool. Make sure if you're new to the channel, welcome, subscribe. Blah, blah, blah. I'm tired. UTC, what hour would that be? I don't know. UTC. What's UTC? Let's have a look. UTC. Time now. So 45 hours minus 3. It'll be 4 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock now. So 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock? Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much midnight. All right. See you. Bye. I will... One inspiring artist. I won't read the message until tomorrow. I know that it's there, and I know it's something I got to look at, so I won't touch it. But anyway, have a good night, guys. Take care. Be safe. Don't eat too much cheese. I don't have a joke for you. I can't think of anything. All right. See you later.